It is now confirmed we have all of Esther's endings. Okay, this is what I'm worried about. We're gonna go through Ln'eta's endings. We're gonna do all of Ln'eta's endings from bottom to top. Okay, or top to bottom, or whichever way they decided to put it in the flowchart. Because I'm gonna guarantee you, one of them has made me cry. Okay. Okay. Do this. All right. We've done through this before. All right. So we already talked about, yeah, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, pull off the mask, blah, 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 blah.
Why did you lock me out, darling? Heavens below, what happened to you?
Then, of course, I show my really cute side. Because, god damn it, Ln'eta is the best option. All right. Very good. Okay. Okay. So, Ln'eta, you need to get out of the room. Okay. So, do-do-do-do. Okay. Okay, so Esther's banquet has to come next. Yep. Eat.
Very well.
Okay. Now. Switch. Dark communion. Go away. Alright, hate to break her heart. Let the room be well lit. No robes or necklaces. Have the offering on the person, which I do. Put the knife away. You don't need it. Okay. I've already used up my supplies to cook for Esther. All that's left is leftovers from her banquet.
That's no good, darling.
No, it's not, Ln'eta, darling.
It's no good to leave dirty dishes out, especially after eating so much.
Yeah, totally.
You know, it's important to take your diet seriously. You should be more careful when your health is on the line.
Maybe just a little bit. I mean, I understand. I get it. Me as a fat person, I need to watch my diet 100%. But I mean, I have PCOS, so it's not like I control that, sweetheart. Like, sometimes I just need the energy to just function. Caloric deficiency does not mean I starve myself. I'll remember that.
This much food. It's surprising that you were able to eat it alone.
What can I say? I didn't have breakfast, and as a diabetic, I need to have a certain amount of blood sugar, and I need to make sure that I don't go under. And my PCOS, you know, it kind of fucks up my system regardless, so... Yeah, well, I know I don't look it, but I'm a big eater. Especially with sweets.
You're so interesting, darling. I'm learning something new about you every day.
I'm just a big mystery, huh? You just gotta read each page and figure out if you can manage it. I can't tell if she's onto me or if she's in denial, but I sense I'm in trouble.
It just can't be helped if you got a sweet tooth.
Also, that heart right there, it's actually meant to be a broken heart. Ignore that, ladies and gentlemen, that's a broken heart. It's just a bug. It's a known bug. Ignore that.
Do you want me to feed you the last of it?
No, actually, if you want to give it a try. I mean, you can see what I had. It was so delicious, as you can tell from the leftovers. What? I'm good.
It's no good to waste food, darling.
You and my fiancé would agree on that point. No, you were right. I should watch my diet more carefully. I mean, like, I shouldn't overindulge.
If you've already eaten the poison, you may as well lick the plate, as they say.
No one says that. I'm full.
Make room in your dessert stomach.
She's merciless.
Say, ah.
No.
Huh? You don't want to eat? I wonder if this isn't the food that you like. It sounds like you're saying this was for someone else.
I mean,
But that can't be right. After all, my darling wouldn't secretly be hosting communion with other gods behind my back.
I mean, no.
Right, darling?
Those are dangerous eyes. I've got my back against a wall here. Even if she knows I have to keep up appearances here, or she'll drag me into oblivion without a second thought. I reluctantly unclench my teeth and open my mouth. A juice-soaked morsel from the leftovers is shoveled into my mouth. It feels gritty. We've already established what it is. It's ambrosia of the Eldritch gods. We already know what it is. I'm not reading it again. Yep. Just making sure I don't miss anything by skipping forward. Okay.
Good boy. You know how much I love to spoil you.
Yes, Ln'eta.
Do you remember the last time we did this? When you...
Okay. Final pledge. Wait. Off. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's do final pledge. Let's just do it. All right. Here we go.
Wait.
Stop. Yes, Ln'eta? Ln'eta takes the book from my hands.
We need to talk.
And of course we have the old, anime sad music!
I wanted to apologize for being so nasty to you earlier.
Watch me like that. Ugh. It's fine, Ln'eta. I was acting weird and you were justified to have emotions. Your feelings are valid 100%. Absolutely, you're fine.
Truth is, even though I knew you were acting strangely, I was still clinging to you selfishly because I was so mad at you.
No, it's understandable, honey.
I just wanted to have the best groundwork for a happy future together. So I thought I could scare you straight. But now I know that's not possible. Not here. Not now. You're just not the same person that ended reality for me so long ago.
What can I say? Over time, people change, you know?
So, let's break up.
Oh, my heart. D, hello, walnut shell of a brain. This is the worst ending you can get. Ln'eta, I'm sorry.
Don't be. There's no need to end this reality just so we can have an unhealthy, failing relationship. So, I'll go back to sleep before billions die for my sake.
But where do we go from here? What's left after today?
Tomorrow, silly.
You're taking the book with you, too?
I'm just giving it back to Moo. It's not like I'll have a need for it. Hopefully this book never finds its way back to your world. For your sake, and mine. I'll handle the book, but if you survive, could you throw out the rest of these summoning artifacts? It's no good to keep things that remind you of me, you know?
I'm sorry.
It's a beautiful day outside. You should open the window. Maybe let in some light. Take care.
We got friend zone, guys! Oh, that hurt. Rude. Absolutely rude. All right. And it takes the book from my hands.
We need to talk.
We do.
I wanted to apologize for being so nasty to you earlier. Truth is, even though I knew you were acting strangely, I was still clinging to you selfishly because I was so mad at you.
Nah, it's understandable. Yep.
But now I know that's not possible. You're just not.
Yep.
So, let's break up.
We're breaking up. Ln'eta, I'm sorry.
Don't be. There's no need to end. So, I'll go
But where do we go from here? What's left after today?
tomorrow.
You're taking the book with you too?
I'm just giving... this book never finds its way back to your world. For your sake, and mine. I'll handle the book, but if you survive, could you throw out the rest of these summoning artifacts?
I thought I was it. Hold on.
It's no good.
I'm sorry.
It's a beautiful day outside. You should open the window. Maybe let in some light.
Oh, lol. I think for the sake that one didn't occur. I think for the sake of the good times we had, you've earned one goodbye smooch.
Maybe there's still a chance for us. In reality, far from this one. But the best I can do in this one is spare you.
Spare me? You're not going to kill me?
No, I am going to kill you. To spare you from the slow, agonizing end.
Valid.
I'm sparing you the pain of being alive when the fog lifts and reality sets in. You won't have to live to see the consequences of the spells you've already completed. At least this way, you won't feel a thing. Goodbye, darling. It was fun.
And look at that, we got a peaceful ending until we meet again. So, we got smooches after all from the girl who would promise to give the smooches. Okay, time for me to emotionally cry. Alright, so, okay.
Wait!
Stop!
I need to talk to you first.
Yes, Ln'eta? What is it?
What if we didn't complete the final ritual? What if I stayed asleep longer, so we could have a little more time together? Just you and me, lingering in a doomed world, alone. Like an endless dream come true. Doesn't that sound nice?
It does sound nice. Admini Ln'eta.
Wait, no! We were finally going to be together forever!
I apologize, guys.
We would have been so happy!
This reality is doomed. You said it once. The dream has to... Oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh god, I'm gonna cry. Brian! Can you take over for me, please? Just reading his lines. I'm really sorry. Behind the scenes before Brian starts reading the ending for me. I got to this ending, and, while I was reading the context of the scene, the scene is actually really hard for me, personally. Because I already, one, have a fear of death, but I also, like, have a fear of a lot of losing Brian and losing a lot of things that made me happy, and so it was really hard to record the scene. So I apologize profusely if I have Brian just read from me. I'm so sorry. But I promised you guys that we'd get these endings, and so we're gonna get these endings one way or another. I apologize. So yeah, Brian, if you could read for me, please. I'm gonna cry in the corner now.
This reality is doomed. You said it once. The dream has to end eventually. If you keep a dream going on forever, it has to be a nightmare eventually. Or worse, it becomes reality. Take a look at the world around us, and take a good look at me. Is this what you want our reality to be like?
Of course not. But... my dream of being with you forever.
Can never come true. But we can be together for a short time, forever.
But I'm not ready to say goodbye again. Why can't we just stay for good? Why can our time together only be brief meetings and long farewells? What if we're saying goodbye forever?
If I'm your dream guy, then there's no way this is goodbye forever. It's no big deal. You can always dream of me again.
Darling, please don't go. I can stay asleep a little longer. I can.
I'll be right back.
Darling!
We'll be right back after these messages.
Darling. Thank you for giving me a dream wonderful enough to remember clearly.
We did it! We got the ending! Yeah. Why Ln'eta is best girl, in my opinion. But yeah, so, it's no harm. That's why in the second pair of bloopers that DreadX released on their Twitter, you hear me sniffling and all that stuff. I was post-crying, recording for these lines. Because this one actually appeared in the script before the other endings. So I was already in tears and I'm just like, let Ln'eta be happy, goddammit! So, now you see why I was a sniffly, whiny little bitch in the bloopers. Yeah, so... I apologize. Profusely. Oof, I dropped things. Okay. Want to do another? Just cleanse your palate. Yeah, we probably should do something funny. Yeah, so don't mind me as I go here. Let's see where. Go here.
Darling.
Yeah, we already skipped reality. Great. Do I have my Eldritch hand? Yeah. Okay. We got the third chapter unlocked. Good. Certain was beautiful. Oh, it was insanely beautiful. Like, I love Akabaka, and the way he writes stories is really, really great. And so, like, it just, whew. Oh, my heart could not take that. Anyways. So, let's go ahead and do Dark Communion. Alright, Dark Communion. Let lower room be well lit. No robes or necklaces. Let's go ahead and put our buddy back. Oh, have the offering on a person. Yeah, put with keep the knife, whatever. The room be well lit. Don't open the window. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this.
Delicious.
Alright, and so now we gotta do the funny scene. This one. Alright. Alright, 3 times assertively. Alright. Ln'eta! Did it work? My face and hands are back to normal. Did I really do it?
Darling! Why?
Hi, darling.
Why did you break our connection? I'm cut off from the rest of me!
Yeah, that tends to happen.
How could you? Why did you break my heart?
Because you broke my heart next chapter. You breaking my heart next chapter. Stop it. I did what I had to do. Sorry, darling. World's not ending today. I think we should see other people.
But why? Was I not good enough? Did you have a bad time on our date?
No, it's fine.
Is there another woman?
There's another man in my life, darling. No, none of that. It was pretty much just that you were going to end all reality.
And?
Nope, that's it. That's the deal breaker.
What? But you woke me up in the first place!
Come on, we both know I got more than I bargained for.
Oh, darling. You realize I still have control here, right?
Do you?
If you want to smooch my real form, you have no choice but to do the spells over.
The squid is fine too.
Wait, what?
Pucker up, darling! There we go. A laugh. Good laugh to get out of that, like, that whole, like, suck snotty funk that I was in. Alright. Suck snotty funk? That's the weirdest thing I've ever said. Alright. Okay. Alright.
Thanks for playing.
Sucker for love. First date.
I must remind everyone, before we start this, that this is a psychological horror. Allow me to remind everyone again. This is a psychological horror. This game is a psychological horror that must be taken seriously on the point of you may be triggered, or you may be exposed to many creepy things in this next chapter. But this is the final chapter of the game, and you'll see why this game is a horror game.
Chapter 3. Nyarlathotep's Catastrophe. Fear of the unknown is the single strongest fear of mankind. Terrors from beyond the borders of knowledge.
Oh, you're reading the narration instead of me? Okay.
And yet, the truest horror has been in mankind's cradle since the beginning, and walks the earth amongst us now.
I mean, yes, Ln'eta did a wonderful job, but nonetheless, you're taking my job away from me. Come on.
For true evil exists not in the devil unseen, but the devil seen and unrecognized.
Indeed.
When you meet her, you realize that tucking away the rest of the horrors to the unseen corners of the stars is a blessing. A shade of 1,000 manifestations, each more horrific than the last. She serves only one, whose chaotic and phantasmagorical wishes she obeys with extreme prejudice. But enough about me. Let's talk about you.
Hi, yeah, we should probably talk, ma'am. Hello.
Well. You're the one that Ln'eta calls darling and that Esther calls dearest, aren't you?
Yes, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to remind each and every one of you, Nyarlathotep is taller than Lady Dimitrescu. Just saying. This dread, it's like when I first met Ln'eta, but this time it's sustained, like a state of constantly being breathless. The very air has become unfamiliar and alien to me, saturated with infinite malevolence. It is impossible to breathe. The veil has been pierced, and the outer cosmos has revealed its limitless cruelty in the form of this avatar of insidious implication. Its very presence assails my mind, turning it against itself and all that is decent. There, at the terminal precipice, I learned that terror not only haunts, it speaks.
Speak up. I'm an older god, so I'm a little hard of hearing. Are you or are you not the human that has been dating my nieces?
Normally, I'd have an ounce of defiance in me, and I'd demand that she introduces herself first. But now I feel it in my very bones. I'm being talked down to by something far beyond me. I am.
Good. Would you like a cup of hot tea? A cold glass of water?
You're offering me something to drink.
You've been through a lot. I just wanted to ensure you're at ease for now.
No, I just meant it's odd for you to be a guest in my room and offer me something.
Are you certain this is your room?
The very floor beneath my feet feels mercurial and unreliable, shifting nightmarishly in a non-Euclidean vertigo. Euclidean vertigo. Who are you?
Who am I? I am the obscure, the unutterable. I am the clawing chaos. When mankind pushes out into the unknown, I am the unknown that pushes back. But, just like my troublesome nieces, you can just call me Auntie Nyan Nyan.
Unlike with Ln'eta or Esther, I can't overcome the unnerving presence overwhelming my senses. I feel violently sick.
Never been visited by someone so high up in rank as me, have you? Silly question. There's only one that outranks me, and if you had met her, neither of us would still exist.
Ominous vistas of terror open from every corner of my mind. I want to run, shrieking and wailing, and alas, I have nowhere to go.
My, you're still holding on, eh? I expected you to last long enough to chat, but it seems you're nearing your limit. Let me offer you some words of assurance. I'm the last outer god you'll ever have to see.
What do you mean?
I mean that things are about to return to abnormal. Eldritch horrors will return to being obscure boogeymen that stalk unbeknownst to their prey. The veil shall be lowered again until the gate opens and mankind is eradicated. In other words, you'll never see me or my family ever again.
But why? Why do you want to split us up?
Did you know that even amongst gods there are things that are strictly taboo? You see, whenever mankind starts exploring too far, too quickly, you accelerate the end of all things. So we appear to slow things back down. We scare you back to the safety of the familiar. We whisper evils and destructive mantras to the most dangerous of your kind to ensure progress slows. Because the longer you stay afraid, the longer you live. To put it simply, once mankind isn't afraid of us anymore, everything will come to an end. Humans are doomed to explore, and once mankind makes the last discovery, once mankind reaches the edge of the map, you'll fall off. So if there's one thing that is certain amidst this infinite cosmos, it's that for all of time, our relationship is shepherd and livestock, as we set the pace to the slaughterhouse. In that context, outer gods and humans being romantically involved is beyond taboo. It's upsetting the natural order and is a conflict of interest, to say the least.
I see why. I understand why, and yet I was approached by them. Well, I called them, but they've... Never mind.
Now, all of this I can forgive because my troublesome nieces led you astray. I know you didn't mean to participate in such a grave taboo, right?
I guess I did now.
Good. Then we can work together to ensure it'll never happen again. You're familiar with these books, yes? I had one made for just this occasion. Do what needs to be done. Perform the Banish Moo ritual.
Banish Moo? What will it do?
Moo is the bookmaker, so it will prevent Eldritch gods and humans from dating ever again. No more books can be made, and the entity responsible for bridging the gap between our realms will be destroyed. our relationship will return to strictly business, in a manner of speaking.
I don't want...
Do not force me to remind you the grave seriousness of the situation. I promise you've never seen anything like what I can do.